Okay guys, fine, I'll do it, fine. I'll show you how I make my sweet potatoes. Woo! Once again, there is popular demand for my very high-end cooking after the oatmeal hit the internet. Okay, so there's demand for more, and I'm here to please. So I will show you how I bake my sweet potatoes. Also, hi, my name's Emmy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Emmy, I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where my clients lose anywhere from the last few pounds to up to 70 pounds and counting. So if you want to apply to work with me, then go ahead and click the link in the down bar or go to healthyhummy.org. As we all know, your girl loves ooey-gooey sweet potatoes. Orange sweet potatoes, Orange sweet potatoes are like erasable pens. Like, just say goodbye to orange sweet potatoes and say hello to the rest of your life. Okay, so I am showing you guys how I make my sweet potatoes. It's very straightforward, but it's out there now as of today. So I'm showing you how I make the Japanese ones and also the Hawaiian ones. If you've never had a Hawaiian sweet potato, go to hawaiivegiefarm.com and you can get them delivered straight to your door, and it's cheaper than going to the grocery store, and they come right to your door in a giant box. And you can get a discount code of ME5 for a discount and free shipping. In this video, I'm showing you how you get them super ooey-gooey. So first thing you want to do is wash the potatoes. No, I just realized it's not the first step. I've let you down already. The first thing that you want to do is preheat your oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When I was in Australia, the oven that I had did not have any numbers on it, so I just cranked it up there, which goes to show that potatoes are very forgiving. You can also, if you want to grow your own sweet potatoes, you can do that because they can grow pretty much in any climate. So if you don't have these at the grocery store, if you don't have Japanese sweet potatoes at your grocery store, you can order the seeds online and then grow them yourself. You don't need no grocery store. So go ahead and preheat the oven to 400 and then wash your sweet potatoes. Then you'll just use a rag to get all of the dirt off of them. Oh, I often get asked, should I poke holes in the sweet potato? The answer to that is you don't have to. And the reason why you've been told to poke holes in the potatoes is that whole white potatoes, those can explode in the oven, and chestnuts can explode too.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that I'm putting this on my story right now. Guys, I just tried to cook chestnuts and it literally, it exploded on me. There's chestnut, I have no makeup on because I cannot believe that this just happened. The chestnut exploded on me, look, it's—
But sweet potatoes don't explode, so you don't need to poke holes in your sweet potatoes if you want to. I mean, I feel like people are gonna get on me and be like, I poke holes in my sweet potatoes, then keep doing it, you do you. But you don't have to. I do like to cut off the ends because those are just nasty and they remind me of like, you know how like the baby, the umbilical cord, the scab is on there? That's what I think of when I see the end of a sweet potato. So I like to cut them off, and look, you can get a little sneak preview of what's to come. All right, so I've cut off the ends just because they look like belly buttons. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wrap these very tightly in tin foil. Once again, if you don't like tin foil, that's amazing, and I think you are great. But I love tin foil for my sweet potatoes, and if I die from using tin foil in sweet potatoes, then I want you to make sure that that goes on my gravestone. So I'm gonna continue using aluminum foil, and don't at me. So now I take the potato and I'm gonna wrap it very tightly. Now I'm going to bake these in the oven. The Hawaiian sweet potato has to bake for a very long time. I know that people have issues with these because they come out dry, they come out hard, and it's definitely because you haven't put them in for long enough. They have to go in for over 2 hours, where these guys, after an hour and a half, they're probably good. So you want to put the Hawaiian sweet potato in for like over 2 hours, and the Japanese sweet potato only has to be like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna put these guys in and we'll check back in 2 hours. All right, guys, remember the show Mythbusters? That show rocked. Well, welcome to Emmy Busters. Or, I'm busting myths. Busting Emmys doesn't make any sense. So I posted on my story and I said, guys, what nutrition myths shall I bust? And let's do some busting. Good one. You can't get enough protein on a plant-based diet. This is true. No. All right, so let's talk about protein. Think back to the time in your life where you needed the most protein. Well, obviously when we're a baby and we're doubling in size. In that first 6 months of our life, we double in size as an infant. So of course, that's when you're gonna need a ton of protein. Well, did you know that human breast milk is no more than 6% protein? And that's the only thing that you're consuming when you're doubling in size? So when you're doubling in size, only 6% of your calories are coming from protein. And the World Health Organization says that no more than 5% of our daily calories must come from protein. And that was doubled from 2.5% just to be safe. And guess what? All whole foods have at least 5% protein. So you need not worry about getting specific sources of protein when you're on a plant-based diet. So long as you are eating enough calories, you are getting enough protein. I'll say that again. So long as you are eating enough calories, you are getting enough protein. And you just need to make sure that those calories are coming from whole plant foods, because of course, white processed table sugar, that's not gonna have any protein in it, so you can't just eat 2,000 calories of white processed sugar. But if you're eating 2,000 calories or whatever it is, however many calories your body needs of whole plant foods, then you're getting enough protein. Food combining, that's a good one. Okay, so let me talk about food combining. So the deal with food combining is the guy who, okay, so the thought behind food combining is that certain types of foods should be eaten together and certain foods should be eaten alone in order to improve your digestion. And the doctor who created food combining actually said himself, listen, there's no real science behind this. It's really just the fact that those who are practicing food combining are eating a lot more simply and a lot more healthfully than they were before, and the more simple eating is what's causing their digestion to be improved. So when it comes to food combining, what it usually is that causes the great digestion and the great health benefits that come from it is the fact that foods are being eaten more simply. There aren't so many different foods being eaten in one meal. You know, your meal is only made up of a couple of ingredients. And also I think that there's sort of a placebo effect with it, where, you know, you think, oh, I'm following food combining, so my digestion is going to be improved. And because of that peace of mind, you get the peace of digestion too, because digestion and the mind are directly linked. What goes on up here directly influences what goes on down here. If this is all then this is gonna be but when this is like honey, then your tummy's like, ooh, honey. So that explains it. Carbs make you fat. Clearly they do. Look at me, I'm huge. The process of turning carbs into fat is known as de novo lipogenesis. This process is awesome in animals like pigs and horses. They're really good at turning carbs into fat. But humans, we are extremely inefficient at this process. Humans are not good at turning carbohydrates into fat. And the reason for this is that glucose is the body's preferred fuel source. Glucose is what our body runs off of. It's the gas that our body uses. And glucose comes from carbohydrates. So when we eat carbohydrates, our body burns it off as fuel. It doesn't want to store it as fat. Our body wants to store dietary fat, excess that comes from excess, of course. Fat gain only comes from excess calories. But our body chooses to store the fat as fat because it's the conversion rate, how many calories it costs to turn that fat into fat. It only costs 3% of fat calories, whereas for carb calories, it costs 30% of calories. And that's a lot. Your body will look at the carbs and say 30% of calories to store that as fat? No way, that's way too much. That's too taxing. You know, it runs the cost benefit analysis and it sees, oh, fat is only 3%. I'm gonna choose to turn that dietary fat into body fat. So carbs are not readily turned into fat. Microwaving veggies destroys their nutritional benefits. Something that I always say is that the reason why people it's not easy being pretty. Okay. The reason why people are sick, obese, overweight is not because they're microwaving their broccoli. Come on, people. The reason why people are sick, overweight, obese is because they're eating freaking cheeseburgers. We're not becoming obese and overweight from microwaving our broccoli. In fact, microwaving is actually one of the best ways to preserve nutrients when it comes to cooking your food. And I would rather die than eat raw broccoli. All right, honeys, who wants to go to the grocery store? I don't know why that reminded me of surfing, what I was just doing. Everybody's got surfing. Surfing healthy honeys. Let's go to the grocery store. Oh my god, my camera's in here and recording. That's so weird and wasn't planned at all. Well, I guess that we'll just have to go to the grocery store together. Guys, very exciting. Just made a purchase on Amazon for a car mount for my camera. I am so excited. I hope that it like works well because then we can drive and vlog together, which I can't do right now because my camera is slipping and sliding all over town. But story of my life, my seatbelt getting caught in my car door. Oh, also Garrett, my buddy Garrett was wondering what the roof of my car looks like. I drive a Jeep Wrangler and that's what the roof looks like because the roof can come off. So excited for summer because I'm totally gonna get a soft top and then take the top off, take my top off. But all right, so we're going to the grocery store. We're also gonna go to the dollar store. I'm gonna update you guys when I get to the dollar store. All right, I'm at the doll hair store because America. I'm looking for those hats, like a winter hat, that I just want like a straight up winter hat. And I just have a good feeling that I'm gonna find one at the dollar store. And if I don't, I will find something that I didn't need in the first place. Let's go see what I don't need. Nothing says diarrhea like a $1 extra large beef and bean burrito. Am I right, honeys? There's a million people in the dollar store. Why? The dollar store is... Okay, we gotta remember what we came here for though, which is a winter hat. Oh my Lanta. Did I just strike gold? See, I want the color camel though. I don't see any. Oh my god, this is so cute with the little ears. I'm trying this on. Fashion show, fashion show, fashion show at lunch. Okay, so this is a kid's hat, so this might not fit my head. Yeah, that's not. Oh, things are breaking. My ear's sticking out. Okay, that doesn't fit. I've found what is labeled as slouchy beanie, which this could work. I just don't really know how to work a beanie, but oh, this is kind of fashionable. Why is that huge? Does this look ridiculous? Like I need a mirror. He makes it look so easy. It's not that easy. Guys, check this out. You can get these frozen veggies. Frozen asparagus. What is this? Cauliflower, okra, stir fry blends. And you can get fruits, blueberries, strawberries, mango, pineapple, peaches, banana berry blend. Look at this. All from the dollar store. This is nostalgia. Beanie has been acquired. I'm at the grocery store and I'm currently at Wegmans, and that's the first thing that I wanted to say is that if you are looking to do a whole foods plant-based lifestyle, you need not go to fancy grocery stores because you're eating real food. Produce is available at any, come on, focus on me. Produce is available anywhere. You can eat this diet anywhere in the world because you don't need any special fancy foods. So I'm just at Wegmans because Wegmans is the cheapest, and I'm gonna show you guys some other ways that you can save money on this diet. All right, so the first thing is to buy in bulk. So as you can see here, look, there's this family size Brussels sprouts, 2 pounds for $3.99. But if we go over here, we'll see that this little tiny thing of Brussels sprouts, which is just 12 ounces, this is $5. So by buying in bulk, you save money. Also, you never want to get anything that's pre-cut. So look, this is 12 ounces of just zucchini and summer squash, and it's $5. But if we buy it whole ourselves, we'll see that, look, this is just $1.69 a pound if we just buy it whole. So don't buy pre-cut and buy in bulk. Another thing is to stay the heck away from here. I don't even bother with eating organic because it's so expensive. So I just eat conventional. It's way cheaper and I haven't keeled over yet. Check this out, honeys. 15 pounds of rice for $23. 20 pounds of rice for $19. That's 95 cents a pound for this rice. Do it. It's ginormous. Do you see all this? You have to do it. People in the grocery store just saw me with my head against a giant bag of rice saying you have to do it. So the Wegmans is connected to an H&M. and my legs are, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I can't stop. So what happened? So to continue the kabocha squash chronicles, I have contacted the store. I called them yesterday and I asked them if they could order a case for me. They said it would be ready today, so I'm gonna ask if it's ready.
How may I help you?
Hi, can I be transferred to produce, please?
Sure, hold on a moment.
Hi, I called yesterday about ordering a case of kabocha / buttercup squash. I'm wondering if it came in.
None of them came in today. I was going to call you when it actually came in. We already had 2 cases ordered and it never showed up.
Okay, so hopefully I'll hear from you tomorrow then. Okay. All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye. Well, there's another store that has them, so I'm gonna go there. Should we go see? Should we go see what they have? Let's do it. The other lead has pulled through. This, I hope, is some good kabocha squash. Let's go home. Let's try on the clothes that I bought. Let's check out this kabocha squash and let's get those sweet taters because it's been about 2 hours. So the time has come to take these sweet taters out of the oven. It's pretty self-explanatory from here, but there are a few pro tips that I want to give. So let's go ahead and get these babies out. Oh, it's so warm. I want to live in here. Oh, I'll take them out. Pro tip number 1 is to never leave them in the tin foil. That can be dangerous in terms of food safety. So you want to make sure that you always take them out of the tin foil. So that's pro tip 1. See how gooey and soft and oh, it looks so good. Okay, so pro tip 2 is that you can just put these right in the fridge. You can put them just on a plate in the fridge and they'll be good for a few days. And then when you're ready to have them, you just put them into the microwave for like 30 seconds. They heat up very quickly and you'll be good to go. So that's pro tip 2. And then pro tip 3 is behind these doors. If you don't eat them with cinnamon, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. And that's how I make my sweet potatoes. Usually at this point I can tell, ooh, it looks a little wet. We do not want it to be wet. This is wet. This is a little bit wet. So, not the best. Oh, what? The camera's set up on my bed and ready to go to show you what I got at H&M? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I'll do it. So he squeezed it all into this little bag, which I was very impressed by. And I got myself, oh, I'm so excited about this. This was on sale for 12 bucks, well 13, it was $12.99, but it's originally 30 bucks. A nice, big, warm, cozy sweater. I didn't even have to try it on. Oh, this amazing purchase, amazing purchase. I don't want to take this off. Wow, it's staticky as heck, but I'm okay with that. So this looks ridiculous on top of the sweater that I'm wearing, but this is so cozy. I'm very happy about this. So I got that. I don't want to take it off now because it's absolutely freezing. And then I just got 2 other things. I'm very much a basics girl. I'm really big on basics, and I'm the type of girl who I'm always wearing something high-waisted and then I have a little something on and then I'll have like a Sherpa over it 100% of the time, not even 99. So I just got this little tank top because I'm always wearing something high-waisted and then I can just have this little tank top on and then throw a Sherpa over. And then because I am so basics, mix and match basics all day, every day, I got this top. This was only $5 and like I could wear this right now with my black jeans and it's just so easy, like tuck it in the front or maybe knot it up in the front, and it's actually so cute. So yeah, I just got those 3 things. So this shirt was 5 bucks. The sweater that I'm wearing was 13, so that gets us to 18, and then this was $3. So it was just under $21 for these 3 things from H&M. All right, my darlings, so I'm gonna close out the video here. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Woo!